Hi, guys.
Hi, everybody.
How are you?
Welcome to Parlour Tea.
Yes, we're at the store together.
All of us. Like
And we have a friend of ours.
Hi,
That's our
Dominic. Nice to meet you guys. How's my hair?
How's my hair? You're supposed to check that before you go on.
All right.
Do you want to tell everybody who you are?
I'm Dominic. It's nice to meet
That's
you.
it.
My art account is
share.
my art account is Dom Draven. I have some of my artwork hung up over here. These guys are nice enough to display it. I am a New York-based artist. I'm also a firefighter. I make spooky art. I make a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's about it. I've never been asked to describe myself on camera. I work out clearly.
Clearly.
It's going to be a fun time.
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
Big fan of The Crow.
Hence the name, right?
Yeah, Dom Draven is. I stole that from James O'Barr. Well, James O'Barr didn't come up with the name Draven. They did that in the movie. Anyway, I'm being a nerd now. Stop doing that.
P.S. Dom is great.
Yes.
In every capacity. How's that?
Hi, Kathy.
Very nice of you. I'm not used to taking compliments on the first shot.
Jay says,
we love his art.
Let's get weird. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Already started.
We could do that. Yeah.
We love his art. So,
Hi, Mom.
hi, Mother Mary.
Hi, Mom.
Yes. Hi, Jay.
Hi,
So
Sarah.
you met Genevieve at a convention.
GothCon,
Yes.
right?
Dark
Is that
Force
where we
Fest.
actually officially met?
Dark Force Fest.
How did I?
Oh, no. We met. You guys came. You and your wife came in here.
They came here.
I
And
think
we were listening
so,
to Josie
yes.
Pace. And you were like, oh, we love
Is
Josie
that
Pace.
mother
And that's
from
how we
Josie
started.
Pace? Yeah,
That's
yes.
how we started talking. And I was like, wait.
My wife is obsessed with Josie. Josie, if you're watching this, we love you.
I
We're
wish
happy
Josie
about
was.
we're happy about your comeback.
I wish Josie was watching this. I would totally be fangirling. But
Yeah, that's right. We had heard there was a goth
Yeah.
store here when we were vending at Dark Force, and then we love this town, so we came by. We're here all the time.
yes.
And
It's a cool place.
his wife is lovely, so if she's watching.
Nice young lady, also a photographer. If anybody needs one,
There you go. A lot of plugging.
I got to do it. You got to shamelessly plug.
But you got to keep plugging throughout because
Yeah.
we'll get
Like,
more people later.
Share, follow Dominic and us. We would appreciate
Please.
it.
Yes,
Yeah, I did it.
I'm pushing the Instagram right now. It's Dom Draven Art.
Excellent. Excellent. So,
So,
go ahead.
Go
question.
for it.
I love your art.
I appreciate
and I
it.
think
Thank you.
you're awesome.
I've been trying to take compliments.
There you
Thank you.
What's your inspiration?
Oh man, that's really tough. So I started maybe like 6 years ago, and I'd never really dove into it as fully as I did before.
Wait, you just started creating art 6 years ago?
so
Or you
when,
started doing it more professionally?
no, I just really honestly started then. When I was younger, I really loved developing characters because I was super into anime and video games, like too much. Like when people didn't want to talk to me. But luckily, you found a little community of anime nerds, and then online came about, and then it turns out there's a lot more. But anyway, back then, I would draw a lot, and I would create my own characters. And I tried to apply for FIT, and I was really into drawing these very elaborate costumes and all these different monsters. And I didn't get accepted, so I kind of, growing up in Staten Island, was put into the blue collar world, where it was just like I had this blue collar fear. Like if I try to be an artist, there's gonna be no paycheck. In Staten Island, you're a cop or you're a goddamn fireman, and that's it. And this came full circle at one point. This came back, the character creating. About maybe 7 years ago, my brother took me to a convention. It's like a little convention called New Jersey Fest, like Toy Fair.
Oh, yeah.
And me and my brother, so you've been there?
Yep.
It's a hotel. Me and my brother, when we were younger, we used to collect a lot of the McFarlane toys. We
I
loved
love the McFarlane toys
stuff.
still to this
We were
day.
obsessed with Spawn, obsessed with statues. So my brother was like, hey, a lot of the guys that work for McFarlane are vending at this con. You want to go? I was like, oh, yeah, of course, because we collect statues and do art. And collect art. So there I met plug-in Cthulhu Gizzard. What's up, dude? There I met him, Cthulhu Gizzard, very nice guy. I was obviously fawning over all this art, and I had no idea how these guys made it. And he started talking to me, and he gave me a little resin skull and some clay. And then it kind of spiraled out of control. At the time, I was
I was trying to share it.
That's all right.
Sorry.
That's okay. At the time, I was really getting into Lovecraftian lore a little bit more. I'm really into like this Japanese anime called Berserk, and that borrows from Lovecraft. And I was super into a video game called Bloodborne, which I got a tattoo of over here. Yeah, my elbows are killing me.
What is happening?
I know, I'm snap, crackle, and
Taking
popping. So I started reading the Cthulhu and Lovecraft books, all the old books, and I really wanted to see what Cthulhu looked like in my head. So he gave me the skull, and I sculpted over it, and then somebody wanted to buy it. And another person wanted to buy it, another person wanted to buy it. And I'm like, oh no, how do I make more? How do I make more of this? Yeah, so I didn't know how to make more, so I started harassing people who I did not know were like very like top tier like sculptors and everything like that. Like, how do I make more of these? And surprisingly, it is a very what's the word I'm looking for? They don't gatekeep knowledge in the sculpting community.
Yeah.
Very supportive.
Yeah.
So any tidbits they can give me, and I made every single failure possible while trying to like recreate this little Cthulhu magnet. And my wife would pull me out of the trenches when I'm trying to figure stuff out. So it kind of started off with that. And then I really wanted to create little characters from there, and it started to spiral out of control. And then at one point, I kind of wanted to explore, besides figure sculpture, kind of my own brain and my own like mental health issues and all the other fun stuff that comes with being me. And I wanted to do that, but I didn't think anybody would respond to it. And, you know, as a beginning artist, I'm like, will this sell? Who's going to buy this? But
that's a trap.
That's a trap.
That's a trap.
I got really hurt at work, as you guys know. You know, I wasn't doing very well. When I got out of that, the extra time I had, I started kind of like exploring. I didn't know what it was called, but like an abstract expressionism. Hence, it was stuff like this over here, the Psycho skull. Ooh, so spooky. So some things like this. Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun making this. This is kind of like, I think
that's the best part.
Yeah.
If you're doing something that you love, but as a hobby, and you make something and you remember how much you love and how much effort and time went into it, but you still loved it, then that's the best part of all of it.
I think that's like the best thing you could do for, let's say, if you do have an audience, is to make something you love to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And someone purchased it.
Yeah.
Because it's a part of your soul. Every little piece, every little piece you make is it's self-expression, so it's part of you that people are.
I tell my wife it's a little sliver off my brain.
Yes.
Every single time I make something like this, but this guy's like clay and a paint pour, which I had to find out how to do because I try to paint pour.
But you do videos on stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I love showing the process as much as I can, but sometimes you show the process 2 months and then a 1 month sculpture turns into a 6 month sculpture because you got to set up the video and do this and do that. So I like to just present it like this and show everybody the finished product.
It's beautiful.
Thank you so much. So yeah, I started exploring this, and I guess the short answer to what is my inspiration.
That's not a short answer, my friend.
Well, I'm going to give the short answer now.
You haven't stopped talking.
I love talking.
No,
now you sound like my wife. Sorry, Gretchen.
No. I can.
Yeah.
Oh man, all day.
Like a friggin' moth.
My firehouse is like, when are you gonna stop talking?
Well, tell us your inspiration then.
Oh
yeah. After that question, read it. Yeah.
So I guess kind of like it's tough for me to communicate my actual emotions sometimes. You know, sometimes I'll go to a very dark place. Sometimes I'll be super, super high highs, and I can never really talk to anybody about that without feeling like a crazy person. So it's really nice to be able to physically put that into the outer world from out of my head.
There's like a lot more people that would say that as an artist than you think.
Yeah.
So
I don't know any good artist
that doesn't have
that.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Danny has that as well. Yeah. Sometimes you have to rein them back in because they get so far in that rabbit hole that there's no way of pulling them out. But then you have to try to say, take a deep breath, step away from it.
Yeah.
Don't work on that now. Work on something else. Like clear your mind. Or what is your, like he'll ask me questions. Like, what do you think? I give him my ideas, which sort of snaps him out and then gets him to the end, the finish line.
Sometimes you're so in the trenches that you can't even tell if it's good anymore.
Yeah.
You have no idea what's going on.
When you've been staring at something for so long.
I went through that with this guy over here. I guess it's a curse of every artist. Like, at one point, I just wanted to, like, cast this into the fire, this guy. Obviously heavily inspired
real table.
by, it's an actual table? It'd be very cool, like a little Dungeons and Dragons table. Heavily inspired by Beetlejuice, obviously, for anybody who's watching. Yeah. Has anybody said anything, by the way? Oh, cool.
It says hi what? Otter.
Bears, otters, and wolves, so am I.
I don't know.
I don't know, maybe he thinks you're an otter.
I've been called that before.
That's Jay. Bloodborne is tough as hell. Danny needs a hug. All patrons at the shop need a hug. Danny, if you and when you see
now you're getting.
Yes, Bloodborne is hard. It's a very tough game.
Jay's great too.
Hi, Jay.
One of our. I think you might have met him.
I meet a lot of people, and then
I think you met him talking
constantly
about some sports thing.
Oh man,
him and Sarah were here.
Wrong guy with sports.
You got the wrong guy.
You know, not
oh
sports.
Man, I never sports.
I'm not a sports.
Never got into it. I get it.
Oh, my mom will take a hug.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, Otter is a friend that was watching this.
Oh,
we were
I thought it was
a
gay thing.
Oh my God. But you have more stuff that you can show us, right?
I do. I will show you more stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't bring the Christmas stuff.
That's fine. Your stuff is awesome.
No, you have Mr. Hanky too.
Oh, is he here?
He's not here. No.
Oh, that's right. No, I have 3 Mr. Hankies left.
He's shopping.
He's out shopping.
So this is my latest piece. This was like a 2-year endeavor.
That's beautiful.
I just kept on intermittently going on and off. This is Jedi Gandalf. We'll see if you guys can. Oh, that is super bright. But, you know, he's got a lightsaber. He's having a great time. This is a real labor of love to make. And,
I like the crossover.
Yeah, it was a commission. And my friend wanted a Gandalf statue. And I was like, why would you want a Gandalf statue? You could just buy one. Let's make something cool. It's like Jedi Gandalf. Yeah, perfect.
Well, you have 2 iconic, like,
huge
franchises,
huge trilogies, franchises put together. And the whole concept behind this was like, it would be really cool to see the reflective glow off of his beard.
And so, it is
so much fun to make.
It is.
He's actually a few different parts. He's one solid body piece. The arms are separate, the hands are separate, and the lightsaber is all separate. So real labor.
But isn't that fun how you were able to play with light just through painting?
I love that.
I think that's pretty cool. Even when people do makeup, like for Halloween, when she did the makeup, my eyes looked like they were glowing, but I didn't have any contact in it, which was kind of fun. But it's all about the trick of the eye, and I like that. I like when something could be something, but it's always misconstrued. But
I like when something looks really pretty at first, and then you get closer, and it's really creepy.
Yeah,
that's a lot of like large pieces. I love that.
That's my aesthetic right there.
You need to do that. What is that? Hellraiser 3, when they did that whole thing that spins.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Anything Hellraiser, I think, is amazing.
That.
Well, that other piece with my face coming out, the negative impulse, heavily inspired from Hellraiser.
What, this?
No, not this guy. This guy. Oh, yeah, of course. Thank you. You can put that anywhere. If it breaks, I can fix it. This is an original character. I have a lot more, but this is the Dream Eater, a.k.a. Famine. It's kind of like my sleep paralysis demon that I sculpted. Awesome. I do a lot of original character art. He's normally red, but I brought the blue one because he's a lot of fun.
What do you mean normally red? So you...
Oh, so I mold and cast these. So I'll make multiples of him, and his primary color is red. Demon. And every once in a while, I'll make like an alternate color of something. And this like really deep blue, I love. Yeah, I know, he lost a finger.
We don't know where it is.
I know where it is.
Oh. It's telling you to while you sleep. While you're sleep paralyzed.
I'll glue the finger back on there at some point. But we just moved all my artwork, so a few things broke. No, even if you did break it, I could fix it. The guy that made it. But yeah. All right.
Now, I just think that, you know, the fun part is that I think that we're like, because I think you like that. Oh, yeah, get Cthulhu. I think that what we like is I think you still like that animation cartoon, but on some of the pieces you do add a little bit of your twist of things, but you can go like, I love Disney, but I can go really dark.
Okay.
I like that whole.
He thinks he's goth, but he's not.
This is one that the parlor has been holding. This is about a month now. I've had it here.
We've been holding him hostage.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually
great.
my first full figure monster sculpture I did 6 years ago. It won an award at that same convention. I went back there a year later and submitted it.
Oh, that's cool.
I won the Stan Winston Award, and there I got like a free year of. It's called Stan Winston School. It's online sculpting and molding, casting, fabricating course. Is amazing, and I learned a tremendous amount from there. While I am pretty much self-taught, I've had a couple of big things I've learned from the Stan Winston School, and then I made a few friends along the way. There's a gentleman on Staten Island, Joseph Regalia. I'm sorry I pronounced your name wrong, Joe, if you're watching this, but he helped me figure out how to mold and cast because I was so bad at it.
That looks like a specific skill set. Like that looks like it's very.
It's when you get something wrong, it's catastrophic.
Yeah.
You lose everything. So
Rachel says hi.
Hello,
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
oh, there's a whole bunch of comments. What we got here?
Yeah, we're listening to you talk.
Oh, I talk.
Hi, Rachel. Hi, Sarah. So yeah, these are great people that are on here.
Hello, great people.
They are. They're really great people. And then Jay says hello.
This was actually molded and casted by somebody else by the name of Jeremy Mons because I did not know how to do it.
Oh,
and
wow.
I know I wanted to make more. So he was very nice. He actually traded me a sculpture. I made a sculpture for him, and then he did the mold for him.
Nicole says great sculpture.
Oh, thank you. I try. Hi, Nicole. How are you? We'll put him back here.
Oh, my.
Don't worry.
Oh my God, you're
I
taking
know. I'm
his
over
head
there
off.
like dainty
I
with
know.
gloves.
I know.
I know where I can lift it and where I can't. Yeah, we can grab that one.
So there's multiple Cthulhu's out there now.
There are only 3, and there will only ever be 3.
Okay.
Somebody bought the original. That was my secondary, and I have a third one at home that I haven't painted yet. Once this goes, I'm gonna paint one with purples and blues and do like a cosmic horror, kind of like this.
So there is a book called Keyport Cthulhu.
So this is
Get out
his
of here.
work
Yeah.
too.
I don't know about it, of course.
It just reminded me. What did it reminded me
This
of?
was Disney, a little bit, the Magic Mirror.
Yeah,
So there should be an apple in there. I tried doing an apple on there, and I just didn't like the red.
I know, but it should have been green.
You could do a green apple. That's true. As you can see,
But it would be great if there was the.
I think it's perfect.
It is. I love this.
I have a
thing.
color scheme with my abstract art.
Yeah, you do.
It is almost always the same colors, and for some reason, those colors make my brain very happy.
It's resin.
Is that epoxy?
Yeah, that's epoxy resin. Which, once again, I don't read the directions on stuff.
Oh,
my wife knows.
Yeah.
So when I first used it,
I don't read it all.
Terrible, but now I know how to use it.
I know how, but I don't. You just tell me.
Epoxy
put a black apple.
Yeah.
Why don't I just get a real crab apple and glue it there and let it rot? That'd be fun.
That'd be fun. John's saying mean things to me off camera.
What are you saying?
It was off camera.
He's just saying mean things to me from over there.
You're supposed to put a gemstone in there, I remember, right?
I know. We didn't get it yet.
All right. That was the first thing my wife said when I finished it. She was like, put a gemstone in there. I'm like,
Yeah, green. A green stone.
Green would be perfect.
It would. Right. But yeah. So what are some of the up and coming items that are you working on anything?
Yes.
Big.
So there's a few things that I'm going to be working on. I just bought a gigantic Santa from Home Depot. And if I can get my new art studio set up in time, I'm going to turn
gigantic?
him. I guess gigantic is not the correct word. He's like 5'5".
Oh, so he's like full.
He's a big boy.
Okay.
So
I thought you meant like 12 foot.
No,
okay.
I wish. I guess that would be the biggest thing I've ever worked on. But it's once again like an upscaling thing. I love doing that with stuff. That, and I'm working on, I guess it'd be a secret project for what's called Monster Palooza. It's really the biggest monster con in, I guess, America. I don't know if there's a bigger one around the world that I got invited to vend at. So very big deal for me. All my favorite artists, Jim McKenzie, Doug Stanton, then there. So it's an honor to be invited there. So I'll have a secret character coming out pretty soon once I get my shop set up. He will be Cthulhu inspired.
Nice. Nicole,
Oh yeah,
she likes the mirror too.
She's right. I curse her when she don't answer the phone.
That one.
Oh, thank you very much. I worked very hard on that mirror. I had a lot of fun making that.
Yeah. So let's call John out. Yes.
Okay.
I don't care.
Don't care. How about that? Now, the best part of this is that all of us bring different levels to what we love, right? I don't have the talent to construct things, but I'm different. You can show me something, I can come up with ideas, which would help the person hopefully come up with something else. But we get a chance to do something, and we love the store, and we love everybody that comes in and the people that we get an opportunity to speak with. You're one of them. Just because it's kind of cool to see all the stuff and the excitement of it all.
Just to be in this, like sitting in this energy is always really fun.
Well, you guys provide an amazing, like, it's almost like, well, let me rephrase that. It shines a light on a lot of, like, I feel like artwork that is in the shadow.
Yes.
So I think you guys do an amazing thing here, because a lot of this stuff would not be seen unless it was the two of you saying, "Oh my God, how much I love this." So it's nice to see a light shown on some of that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
What we do in the shadows.
We make art, apparently.
But you get a chance to meet some really great people.
Yeah,
which
absolutely.
Is great.
And like-minded people. We all have that common thread that we were just talking about before we went on.
But we were just saying earlier that, even though that everybody has this aesthetic that's different, but there is a common thread, like you said. And I think there is, because you can put Danny and Dominic and Rick together, and they would come up amazing.
With my brain, forget it.
Danny,
I'm sure it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But when you say you sort of salvage things and you sort of recreate, that's exactly
breathe new life into stuff sometimes, because we go. My wife and I go to estate sales, and we'll see like a poor cracked mirror, and like, oh, this thing, if only like. So I'll pick it up, I'll repair it, and I'll make something like that out of it. A lot of the stuff that I have is like that I do when I upcycle stuff is broken. Like that.
Thank you, Rachel. See, she gave me a screw you, and then she ended up with a nice thing.
So we love
ideas.
I curse at her because she doesn't answer the phone, but she said I had a nice thing.
Do you have any events coming up?
Yes, I have 2 coming up in the same month. I can't vend a lot because of my job, but I have Dark Force Fest coming up the beginning of May, right?
Yeah.
And then I have Monster Palooza at the end of May, which is in California.
Ooh,
so that's going to be
great.
Absolute madness.
Yeah.
It's going to be 6 days of stuff.
For that
I'm going to try to make as much as I physically can, and then I really want like a wow centerpiece, which is going to be, you know what? I'll just tell you guys about it. Yeah,
It's John. John's just going to lay across the.
There's a character I've been trying to come up with for a while that I have notes written out in sketches called Professor Eldritch, which is essentially going to be like, think, how can I describe him? Help me out here. Who's the Time Doctor? People are going to be very mad at me. I never watched Doctor Who.
Yeah, Doctor Who.
Essentially Doctor Who, but with a big Cthulhu face, a monocle.
Oh, cool.
1800s kind of like hat and outfit.
There may have actually been a character in Doctor Who that
was like that. Of course. There definitely was, actually, now that I think about it. I'm sure there was like a Cthulhu kind of character in Doctor Who.
Yeah, they had a lot of wild stuff. But Dark Force Fest is local. That's in New Jersey. That'll be in Parsippany, May 2nd through the 4th.
February's Horror is having one, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if you're interested in that one. We can get you hooked
up.
I mean,
I should probably vend a lot more.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, those guys are awesome from My Hot Horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, very supportive. Chris and Greg.
Yeah. They're brothers. Everything that they do goes towards a charity, either Deborah or the vets or something.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So, which is awesome. So your tables, they give certain things to money-wise, and not like a piddle. Like it's a
the whole event is a charity event.
Yeah,
so it's really
nice. And it's local.
Yeah.
Yes, they're
all about it. Yep. Yeah.
So we'll get you hooked up with them. But
that's great.
Dark Force, you're confirmed for, right?
100% gonna be at Dark Force.
He's looking to see his.
I just saw the word Thailand and I was confused.
Anybody have any questions?
Yeah, go for it. Film a cross country road trip comedy movie together. Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be. I would not be able to go on that trip.
I mean, I'm doing a cross country trip earlier in the year when I go to California for Monster Palooza. That's going to be very interesting.
You got to drive.
That's in May.
So I talked to my wife about it, and yes, late May. So I may just stuff a couple of suitcases full of like my non-breakables. Like I have stuff that can't break, the little ghosts and stuff.
Mail them out.
And then I'm going to crate and ship the more fragile stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that
goes.
goes.
You could get them bulk or because you're going to need a lot.
Yes.
They're going to fall in love with your stuff, and you're not going to be able to demand.
That is the hope.
goal.
I'm hoping Guillermo del Toro passes by my table and buys it.
Yeah, but don't you feel like on this
and
side?
hires you, right?
It hires me to make
this side
stuff.
of the
The bleak
Guillermo,
house.
Yeah.
But this side of the country is different because that side, I think that they're so more into a lot of things.
They love sculpture over there.
Yep.
For some reason, I have a bigger fan base
there
and overseas there's a big one. But yeah, California, it seems to be more sculptural or like
and they'll just snap it right up. All right. Yeah, they'll love it. They'll love your work.
Where is it in California?
Pasadena.
Nice.
That's nice.
You can get to LA.
You should stay a little longer and do a little.
My wife and I are in love with California, so we'll probably stay. I'll visit my buddy Jim McKenzie. Hi, Jim. Shameless plug. What's up, boy?
So how are you gonna do 2 shows in a month?
With great difficulty.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of time to
start
prepare.
prepping now.
So I'll make the stuff that I know will probably do very well, and then I'll try to focus on just one new character to kind of show everybody, like a new monster for them to see. But it is going to be very challenging. I wasn't expected to be accepted to this.
Yeah.
So.
Are you good at pre-planning? Because I know,
no.
No, not at all.
My wife,
by the seat of his pants.
My wife is my backup hard drive, and she'll be like, you should be doing this now. I'm like, oh yeah, I probably should be doing
that. I procrastinate. Not on purpose, but
You're
just
not
because.
That much of a procrastinator with this stuff.
Oh, I'm not. I'm better than I used to be. But Danny's a procrastinator.
I don't.
He's a procrastinator.
I'm more like if we're doing, I'm more to a point.
Yeah.
But after that, I'm like, I'm done. So.
I'm gonna probably end up making a list.
We're just
checking it twice.
We wing it.
Yeah, make an Excel spreadsheet. Start checking things off.
What to create and how many of what I should make.
I think the only person out of all of us, I think, is Rick.
Yeah.
Rick is like, boom.
Because he's got so many deadlines.
Yeah, but I think if he's gonna do something, he sometimes draws it out before he does any of it, and then he picks colors and does all this stuff.
He's like an official professional.
That's good. I wish I had that kind of pre-planning. I'm trying to get better at that. When I start sculpting,
it's hard. If you have it, you have it.
I just go right in and make a complete mess.
Yeah.
And then halfway through, I'm like, I hate everything
That's
I've ever
exactly
made.
what Danny does. That is exactly. I don't know if he's watching. I don't know if he's watching, but it sounds just like him.
And halfway through, I was just like, maybe I should stop making art.
Yeah, he's like, I hate everything. I'm terrible. And
Now he walks by with a cigarette in his mouth and that's over. This is like a little stick figure.
Rick is a human supercomputer. That's what Jay
Rick
says.
will make tons of stuff, and ideas and thoughts. I come up with ideas, but that's it. I just like, do it. What did you call me in the beginning?
I didn't call you that. I did not, because I don't use those words.
What was the said?
We're not saying it because I don't use those words.
That was not dirty
me.
Word.
No,
What'd you call me?
I didn't call you that.
What did they say they called me?
Not saying it.
Tell him in his ear.
No.
Are we getting kicked out off the internet for saying it?
No, not at all. No, it's nothing bad. No, it's nothing bad. But he's saying that I was saying he's bossy, and I did not say that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not a bad word.
It wasn't the boss word.
No, but I didn't say it, so that's why.
I delegate all this stuff, and then no one does it, huh? Then why do it?
We don't need to be airing our dirty laundry on Parlour
Tea.
It's
that time. It's 40 episodes. It's that. No, I'm kidding.
It is about 40.
It's about 40.
Oh, thank you for having me. 40 episodes. I had no idea you guys did that many.
Yeah, we do once a week.
I think that. We try. It's hard.
It's hard because it's hard to organize people.
Yeah, because it's last minute things for other people.
Yeah.
I think we're shooting for it, and I could say it because I already asked them. I'm just waiting. I just
realized I'm going to be away for that, but
well, too bad. It'll be the me and whoever show. Now, next time it is it'll be Scotty the Medium. Hopefully. We're waiting for his wife to tell him yay or nay.
Oh, well, he should have predicted that.
And he's awesome, by the way. I'm excited. And then the 10th of December, Brian Cano, which I'm thrilled about. And then thereafter, I don't know. Oh, we might have other
We have holidays coming up too.
We have holidays,
talk
so
about that, but
yeah, and maybe we could do something really fun with Sarah, like a travel.
Yep.
Like a folklore.
That's fun.
We can go on my Christmas ghost tour. We can do that.
Yeah, I'll just follow her.
I used to do that during COVID. I was doing that. I would do the on the scene stories, and then I had a friend that would zoom in and do the it was like a news report. She'd be like the correspondent at home. It was good times.
One other thing.
Yeah.
Genevieve wasn't here for it. You should send pictures. We'll post it. That female that you did, what do you call her?
Oh, the angel?
The one, yeah, but she's stunning.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's very cumbersome, so I didn't bring her.
But she's
stunning.
You.
I appreciate that. Yeah. The name of the piece is A Fall from Grace. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
How you could describe her is beautiful. It was delicate looking. It was sexy. It was.
That I made.
It was.
I got picked up by a.
Like his.
Yeah.
See?
I got picked up by a.
Oh my God.
I don't even know how to describe it. It was like I got headhunted by Elektra, which is like a fashion show thing that happened like a year ago. I don't even know how to describe it. They wanted me to do a bunch of art in a gallery while they had a fashion show go on.
That's
and
great.
It was called
awesome.
Elektra. It was a fashion thing. I'm muttering at this point. So they had me on the second floor, and they had a red carpet downstairs. They did all kinds of fashion. So I made her the angel as kind of like an FU to me not getting picked up for FIT. And I took one of my original drawings that I made when I was 16, and I turned it into a sculpture. And I used the cloth and fabrics.
Awesome.
Send me pictures because I'll share it with them.
I really appreciate
beautiful.
that. Thank you. She was a labor of love.
It's beautiful. You have a lot of
it.
labor.
I'd say a lot of
all
it.
my art is, yeah.
Every artist.
Yeah.
You know, you did the one, and as soon as I saw it, remember when you came here and you took everything out? I was just like,
yeah.
I'm like a kid in the candy store.
Dominic was unpacking his art when he had the show here.
This is mine.
John's literally making a pile.
I'm making a pile
of his own stuff.
You took the the half corpse.
Oh yeah,
a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah,
I love
Return of the Living Dead. She's one of my favorite monsters.
That was your only one that you did in the actual color.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think you had. There were two ones. There was the mute, which is the original color, and the pop color. I'm not too sure.
I got the one. I think it's the pop color one.
The pop color is like an obnoxious neon green because she's so small.
That makes sense for you.
Half of that word is how you would describe
that
me.
Makes sense for you.
Obnoxious.
Neon green is actually how I would describe you. Chartreuse,
which I love, is my favorite color.
Chartreuse.
I'm a big green guy too.
But yeah, his work is great. Those little what we did the did he do those ghosts?
Oh, Henry the Ghost, the little guy.
Ghost,
oh yeah, he's a big seller. Whatever he comes up.
I love your Robert Smiths too.
Thank you.
And he did the Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh yeah,
but Robert Smith
he's gone now. That
Poe,
the little interactive display Poe. I broke the mold on that one. That's one of my first things I ever sculpted. Yeah, he's gone. But the Robert Smith one, I wanted to see Tim Burton Robert Smith as a treasure troll. So that's perfect. I'll pack a hair and I made
Who doesn't? No.
I mean, anything Robert Smith I love. So
big fan of the man.
So I looked at any time.
So do you want to run through again what you got coming up? Do you have anything in December?
Bossy?
No, I didn't set up anything for December because, like I said, I'm transferring to a new studio. So it's so much to do at once that I didn't pick up anything in December. I was supposed to do a few things, but I had to cancel them because how busy this month is.
So if somebody wanted to buy stuff for you for Christmas presents, can they reach out to you on Instagram?
Yeah, you can do a couple of things. You can reach out to me on Instagram. If there's something on my Instagram you don't see on my Etsy shop, then I could probably make it. But everything I have available right now is on my Etsy shop, which is on my Instagram. My Instagram has a link tree that'll take you to my website and my Etsy. I don't have my website set up for e-commerce yet, so if you see something, message me. But everything I have available is on my Etsy. I have about maybe 300 more things that are not on my Etsy for sale because I haven't updated it or figured out how to ship such crazy pieces.
Sounds familiar.
So take a look at the website. All my small stuff is on my Etsy.
You sculpt with no shirt on.
Oh yeah, I sculpt shirtless apparently. Yeah,
See, it's an extra $25.
Yeah, clay for pay.
Clay for pay. John's gonna get him in trouble. But we can
seriously
come and see us, and we can get you in touch with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
On my studio, my wife's studio is kind of down the block from here where we create art. So I'm local.
Yep. Cool. So
that's fun. I think that's
anything
fun.
else?
And he plays the Grinch.
Oh
yes,
yeah,
he does play the Grinch.
I make a nice Grinch.
You do. It was
kind of naughty. We
gallivanted
here last time.
We skipped around town.
It was a very naughty Grinch.
We had drinks.
You had a couple
green drinks all around.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I was like, you have anything green? And they're like, get out of my bar. Who are you?
We did. We drank green drinks together. That was a good time.
It's fun. So, yeah. And just so you guys know, Dominic does go on live and talk about what he's doing, how he does it, and you can ask questions, and it's really very enlightening, and it's fun, and to watch.
Of his
process. And it's
I
fun
post
to
a
watch.
lot. Recently, not so much because
you have to.
But if anybody has any clay questions or related questions,
clay
I'm no
questions.
Expert. You'd be surprised how many questions people have about clay.
Yeah,
I'm trying
I know.
to make you extra money.
Well, yeah. Like I said, clay for pay is.
I gotta go.
All right.
It's a clay only fan.
Yeah.
Fan page.
Oh my God. Sorry, Gretchen.
I gotta go.
No. Should be like counting.
Oh my God. Okay.
Anyway, yes, thank you guys very much. We really appreciate it. Check him out, like, share, follow. Dominic. Yeah. Say he's a ham.
How could you not? Johnny Bravo before I left.
Oh my goodness. All right. On that note, kids.
Yes.
Bye, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving.
Have a good night,
guys.
everybody.
Thank you. Taskmaster. Thank you, Rick. Taskmaster.